Hello and welcome back to BS Rugby. And the Six Nations has finally gotten underway, and our first game has seen Ireland beat Wales at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin by 29 points to 7. A very comfortable victory for the home team, a bonus point win, getting 4 tries on the day, 2 for Conway on the wing, and as I've already said, a very, very comfortable performance. This is just going to be a really quick match reaction. There is going to be an in-depth dive of the tactics coming out either tomorrow night or Monday, so keep an eye out on that. Let's start off with the game. The game was off to a flyer for the Irish, getting an early try through Bundy Aki, and Wales really struggling on the outer channels to contain this Irish side. Wales in the opening 10 minutes were all over the place. We did a watch long on the channel for this game, and everyone was commenting in the chat, what is going on with Wales' system? It's not working. It clearly isn't working. And there's a lot of question marks to be asked about that. It got even worse throughout the game as Ireland got another try. Andrew Conway getting in the corner. They did have a look at it just to make sure whether he'd grounded it properly, which he had, and it was a fantastic finish from there. And Ireland would continue to build from there, getting another 2 tries. But just to make it a little bit less embarrassing, Tane Basham did cross for Wales in the end. And one of the big takeaways from the game, first of all, congratulations to Ireland. Thoroughly deserved the win. Should probably have won by a lot more. In fact, at half-time, they were only up 10 points to 0, which was not a reflection of the game whatsoever. Ireland really just dominated at the breakdown. They won that battle so comfortably. And Wales were just getting sucked in and sucked in and sucked in. And there was just so much space out wide for the likes of Conway. Mac Hansen making his debut had so much space. Gary Ringrose had so much space. The defence was a little bit all over the place. And the big thing that, of course, Pivac tried in this game was Josh Adams at 13. I think we all know now that it just doesn't work. And that's no slight on Josh Adams. It's not his fault that he's been played in a position that he's not particularly comfortable in. But he should not have been played there in the first place, in my opinion. I just thought that was a silly mistake to make. And there was someone in Owen Watkin on the bench who could have done that from the start. But nonetheless, Ireland deserved the win. And the worrying thing for Wales, I must say, I don't think Ireland came out of second gear. I don't feel like they did. I felt they were pretty comfortable throughout the game. And there were moments of bright sparks for Wales in the first half towards the latter stages of that first half. A few mistakes from Ireland here and there, giving them opportunities to attack. But in the end, we just didn't really look like scoring at all today. And the Tane Basham try comes from a mistake from Ireland where they try and offload it and he intercepts it and runs it in. And the man of the match was given to Mac Hansen. He was the man of the match today. I personally would have given it to Gary Ringrose, but I think Ireland were just brilliant today, and it was a very comfortable performance for them. Ireland next up, of course, head over to the Stade de France to take on France, which is potentially going to be a Grand Slam decider, you could say, while Wales have to dust themselves off and get ready for Scotland, who, of course, are taking on England later today. But do let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments down below. We're intrigued to hear your thoughts. As I said at the start, there will be a deeper dive on this game coming out later on tomorrow or Monday. So keep an eye out on that. Hit the subscribe button. We're doing loads of watch-alongs, so make sure to join us for them across the Six Nations. And I will see you soon here on BS Rugby.